friends. Guys! You guys have to go and see me.
All right, I want to thank everybody for coming here today. Everyone here is just as excited to meet you as you are of them. So I just want to introduce, we'll start at the far end, Donald Fullilove as Mayor GOLDIE Wilson. And Claudia Wells. James Tolkien. Alright, so I think I'll start off with the first question. Well, first I want to say we're all happy that you're here today, but the first question is something that I'm very curious about. If you guys could choose to go anywhere in time, and this is probably a question you guys get hundreds and hundreds of times, but if you go anywhere in time to see anybody, who would it be and why?
Someone asked me that today. I normally say, like I like to, not that I've ever been asked that, but I normally say I like to just be in the present where I am now because I'm so happy in my life. But actually I was thinking about it. In Gone with the Wind, when Scarlett O'Hara is at the party and she's wearing a real pretty dress and all the guys are kind of just looking at her. I'd like to be there wearing her dress at that party.
I don't think anyone would argue with seeing you like that.
No.
Okay, next.
No, the question was where we could go anywhere in time and what else?
And if you could meet anybody,
If I could meet,
you can take it where you want to go.
meet anybody. Oh,
That's a big question.
that's such a big thing.
I didn't hear the second part.
You only get one shot.
I wouldn't mind meeting Darwin. Really, yeah, really. You know, all his study and all his philosophy and all that he knows, I think that would be very interesting. And also, I think that would be an interesting time to go visit.
Couldn't agree more. So.
You don't say my answer.
I just want to go back to 1985, meet Steven Spielberg.
I want to meet Jesus.
Very original.
Face to face.
Go to church.
I already know him, but I want to meet him personally, face to face.
That's a good choice.
I think so.
Yeah, no. All
And
right, so,
whisper in his ear and tell him that this one will be even bigger than Jaws. Not Jesus, Steven Spielberg.
all right, so let's just start with some questions here. What do we have here? Let's start with you.
This is for Claudia. Is there any reason you didn't come back for the second and third movie?
My mom was ill, and so I backed out of 2 and 3 because she was pretty ill, really ill, and there was just too much going on. Yeah. Sorry.
That's perfectly understandable.
Yeah, this question, Mr. James Tolkien.
Yeah.
Lately, there's been talk about a Top Gun sequel. Bruckheimer's still pushing, even with Tony Scott, God rest his soul. That's been a great direction to work with, huh? So anyway, if they were to make Top Gun 2, would you return as Commander Sneaker?
I don't think so. I think if they were to do a Top Gun 2, I think all the characters would be much younger than we were 25 years ago when we did this.
And let me guess, if you were to return, I guess your character would probably be like an Armed Navy version of a notebook, somewhere, the ones that have a war veterans.
Yeah, something like that, right.
Next. I think we'd all be very excited to see a second Top Gun. That's for
For all of you, if you could be in any other movie that had to do with time travel, which one would you choose?
Has to have to do with time travel?
Yeah.
That's easy for me. Back to the Future 3.
Doctor Who, nobody?
I've never seen any other movie Yeah. James?
What's that?
What other movie would you be in about time travel?
Time travel?
I thought ours was.
Terminator.
I never watched those kind of movies except for the one we were in.
Me too.
Time machine.
That's the only one that counts. In the back.
Did you ever think that Back to the Future would even be the hit it was, let alone like the cult following behind it? Did you ever like think like you'd be like?
When you mean when we were in production?
Yeah,
Well,
like when you were chosen.
Nobody knows. Nobody could predict that. Nobody could. Yeah, I think it was a complete surprise to everybody, and it was because all the planets were aligned, and you know, it just was one of those happy. You know, it's a happy accident almost. I mean, it's not really an accident because all the talent was there, and the writing was there, and the direction was there. But to have that kind of success is very unusual.
And even after all these like years, you're going like, oh my God, my kids, my grandchildren are watching and saying, wow, this is a great movie, and the whole bit just to say, hey, Grandpa, was that really you in that show? Or was that really you? You know what I mean? I'm not offensive, but you know what I mean? Just to say that, hey, I didn't know you were this guy, you know, or you were this person, you weren't the mayor, you weren't the girlfriend. It was like to have someone, like, basically seeing yourself and going like, was that really me back then? Like, the whole.
I think in a few more years I'll feel like that.
Not that you're old, but you know what I mean? But the whole aura of just being like, wow, like, you know.
But in some sense, we feel that right now. It's just, you know, 25 or 26 years after the fact, and we're all like, it's amazing. What are we all doing here? Back to the Future, 25 years ago, and here we are. So in a way, that kind of an amazing event has happened.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Ditto.
I want to know where my hoverboard is.